Fans, what's up? It's Ray. Just want to do a recap of week number 2 of the NFL season. The Eagles defeated the Lions today, 35-32. It was a lot closer than we thought it would be, but they did get the win, and I guess it does. That's all that matters. For starters, the offense. I think the offense was very good in this game. Vic played well, as you expect your backup quarterback to do. The offensive line still looked a little shaky. Jason Peters went in and out of the game. He was hurt, and then wasn't hurt, and King Dunlap came in. And all in all, they played very well offensively. They were able to put points on the board after the first quarter. They only got one touchdown in the first quarter. I'm pretty sure they scored 2 touchdowns going into the half. What you like to see, you like to see bounce back. The Lions bounced right back after we took the 7-0 lead. They came back, scored 17 unanswered points. Then we came back, scored 28 unanswered points, and then that's when things got hairy. I'm not real happy with the way the defense played. I don't think the defense played well at all. You don't let the Detroit Lions, no offense to the Lions, I'll get to my Lions point a little later, but you don't let the Detroit Lions come back and score 15 unanswered points and then let them get the onside kick. You don't do that. I mean, this is a team you should have beaten easily, you should have handled easily, should have been a, hi, how are you, see you later, gone, and then on the plane back home to Philadelphia with a win. Instead, you make everybody want to pull their hair out. You don't know what's going on. You give them the ball essentially with enough time to win the game, not only tie the game. I mean, they only needed a field goal to tie the game, but they had at least a minute and a half to get down the field, and they didn't even have to go far. They only had to go 60-some yards. I mean, you don't do that. I mean, they are the Detroit Lions, but they're a team that put up 32 points on you. I'm pretty sure they can get down the field and score. Now, fortunately for the Eagles, they went 4 and out. They didn't get anything going. They kept trying to go deep when all they needed to do was just kind of move the ball down the field a little bit. But we escaped. We got the win. But the defense has got big problems. I mean, first of all, the center of the field. I mean, maybe Stuart Bradley not being in this game was a bigger loss than we thought. I mean, Omar Gaither just lost out there. I mean, the center of the field was awful in this game. I mean, they went right down the field every time, right down the center of the field. It's only when they went out to the far ends of the field that they failed to do anything they tried to do. Excuse me. I mean, I'm watching the Giants-Colts game here, and the Giants are just getting murdered. And, essentially we're going to be atop of the division with the Redskins and the Giants at 1-1. And I'm not impressed at all the way the Eagles have played so far. Now, granted, they're 1-1. It's early still. You don't know what's going to happen. The defense could figure things out when Bradley gets back. They could play better. But they still look sloppy. I mean, they still give up plays on the field. They let teams essentially run all over them. They still cannot stop the run. I don't know what it is about this team that they can't stop the run. I like the play calling offensively, though. I think they took the ball out of their hands more. They ran the ball with McCoy. They brought the defense up, which is what they should have did with the Packers. And I think if they keep doing that, they should have a lot of success on offense, either with Vic or with Cobb. I think Cobb is starting on Sunday, or at least he's cleared to practice, so it sounds like Cobb's going to start on Sunday. Of course, we don't know that. We'll see how this week goes. But back to my Lions point. I don't want to hate the Detroit Lions. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like I hate the Detroit Lions. I'm pulling for the Lions. I think it would be a great story to see them go from 0-16 to being this punching bag in the NFL. To see them actually build and have a good team. That's when I say, you shouldn't let the Lions score points on you. I'm not trashing them, I'm just saying, I mean, where the Eagles are and where the Lions are two completely separate places. And if you let a team score 32 points on you, that you really shouldn't have that close of a game. I mean, there's problems. And I hope the Lions continue to get better. They've got a great player on offense and a great player on defense to build around. We'll see what they do with the draft. But essentially, this was a game that the Eagles should have handled easily. And they didn't. They made it interesting, more interesting than they had to. I mean, with 4 minutes left in the game, your main goal should be, let's run the ball out. You know, we've got an 11-point lead. If we run some time off, we kill their chances of coming back. Instead, Andy does try to throw the ball, and Vic's running around in the backfield, and it's not how you want to play the game. And then Vic got sacked, got up, spiked the ball, and I mean, you can't be doing these things. These are things that you want to avoid. You want to be smart with under 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter when you have the lead. He ran the ball in the game. He should have kept running the ball. And even if they stopped you 3 and out and you ran the ball 3 times, you're still taking, essentially, if you run the play clock down 45 seconds, you're taking a lot of time off the clock. You're taking almost, 3 minutes off the, you could take almost 3 minutes off the clock. I'm happy we got the win, and I'm going to make a video this week about the Jaguar game. We'll see what happens with the injuries. We'll see who's playing, who's not playing, and we'll see how things go from now. But essentially, I'm not happy. You know, I thought this would be an easy win. They made it. They won. Don't get me wrong, they won. I'm happy, but they made it a lot more interesting than they needed to make it. And even the Phillies, they made it more interesting than they had to make it, but they won too. So, all in all, good day. 2-0. The Cowboys lost again. Who doesn't love that? I mean, how do you not love that? You know, Cowboys are 0-2. They're on the bottom of the division. I thought they'd be 2-0, and they'd be running away with this division right now. Because the Giants, they don't look that impressive to me right now. And the Redskins lost today. The Redskins might actually be the team to beat in this division now. But we'll see how things go from here. Happy we got the win. Let's make next week a little easier. I'm going to take a look at everything this week. Who's playing, who's not playing. And we'll see how things go. And hopefully, you know, we can go 2-1. And we won't have another game like today, when they made it interesting when they didn't have to make it. And I know a lot of Eagles fans feel the same way I feel. You know, this was a game where they should have had in hand and they didn't. But they did get the win, 1-1, first win in the 2010 football season. Let's see where they go from here. Thanks again for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now, and hope to talk to you guys later. And I almost forgot, I wanted to add this quickly in here. My old YouTube channel was a channel I created a long time ago. When YouTube first came out and it was this new big thing, you know, just so you can comment on videos and things like that, you know, I had to create a YouTube name. So I created that name. I mean, it's my name, but when I joined Philly Heat, I decided to use that one. I don't know why, but I decided to create a new channel. Link is in the description. Subscribe to that channel, because that's where I'm going to be putting most of my videos. I put this one on this channel just so whoever subscribed to me will know about my new channel. All my videos are going to be there from now on, so subscribe to the link below, and I'll see you there.